Alright, and welcome back for DeanOMiite versus DreamCaster Game 3. I'm sure all 50 people who may or may not have accidentally viewed this on YouTube are enjoying the series so far. Whatever, I'm having fun. I don't care how many people watch it. So here we go. We're going to do a little deathmatch on Venice. And that's another one of those bullshit contracts that you get. I don't understand what it is with deathmatch. Like, that person, my target, started within line of sight, which I guess has to happen because there's so few people in a match of deathmatch, but she starts in line of sight and close by, so I was easily able just to run up and poison her. I like how DreamCaster there ran up and smoked as if he thought I was coming after him, but I wasn't. So suck it. Say goodbye to your smoke bomb, buddy. You'll see that I used offensive smoke for focus poison right off the bat. I will say every time you ask me, I think focus poison, offensive smoke bomb poison is just the dumbest thing. I think it's a bastardization of the game. I think it's lame. I hate people just running right up to me and throwing a smoke bomb on my feet and incapacitating me. I don't feel like it's stealthy at all. I don't feel like it's what the game designers were intending when they tried to make Assassin's Creed multiplayer. But at the same time, it's in the game. I feel like if you're not taking advantage of what essentially is a free focus bonus, then you're making a mistake. I'm not going to let something foolish like my pride get in the way of winning a match of Assassin's Creed. So you will notice though that I don't rock the offensive poison for the entire game. I just rock it long enough to get my focus poison so I can get a focus bonus for greater variety, and then I immediately switch to disguise. Disguise is an ability I love. I used it for most of the time I played Brotherhood. Even now in Revelations, when it doesn't give you a hidden bonus for getting a kill, I still use it. I love it. It's so helpful, especially in deathmatch when there's no copies of you running around. It's so helpful. The other ability I've been using is Bodyguard. Bodyguard, I mean, as much as I enjoy using it and as successful as it allows me to be, I think that's kind of another cheap one, but some people are slowly starting to figure it out. Like the best players, they know when I use Bodyguard and they still kill me. I had one guy yesterday, very good player. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and brag, but I win most of my games. If not, I finish second, but I mean, I'm usually up at the top of the leaderboard. This guy crushed me like 3 games in a row. I just couldn't, I had no cure for him. But when I tried to use Bodyguard and he was my pursuer, he would smoke my Bodyguard and then run up and kill me. So I was like, wow, how the hell did he do that? But, I guess people are starting to figure it out. If, even if it's, if you use Bodyguard and you already have somebody who's like if you use Blender and you have a duplicate, the blended person becomes the Bodyguard. And I think that's a hard situation to recognize that the Bodyguard is coming after you. But some people, like this guy, they're still doing it. They're still figuring it out and still getting kills on me. So it's possible, I guess, even though sometimes I feel it's a little cheap. But that's my rant on Bodyguard. I was just saying that my preferred ability set is definitely Disguise, Bodyguard. I like the idea that I'm not using Smoke Bomb. I feel like everybody uses Smoke Bomb, and I kind of want something that sets me apart. I mean, I don't expect people to recognize me and go, "Oh my God, DeanOMiite, he's awesome." But if anybody actually watches a couple of my videos, I don't want them just to be videos of me using Smoke Bomb like everybody else does. But that's just me. I feel like I'm only half watching while I'm playing this anyway, but I feel like I'm not having a great game. As evidenced by the score you just saw, I'm down by 1,500 already, or 1,600 I think it was. I don't feel like I'm being super stealthy. That Deacon certainly isn't being super stealthy. I appreciate the free hidden bonus. Thank you. 950 is a good score there. I'm not sure what this Corzin is doing, but I don't know. It's kind of hot to see the 2 chicks dance. See, look, here's DreamCaster offensive poisoning me. I'm sure I'm about to die, so Just run around hoping somebody else will kill me so he doesn't get all the points, but he does anyway. 800 points. Another reason I don't like Focus Poison, and of course I don't mean this as, like, I'm not trying to knock anybody who uses it. I've played against plenty of players who use it and are very successful with it. But for me personally, the reason I don't like it is I don't like abilities that are offensive only, for example, like Poison, and it has the longest reload time in the game, so you can't even use it that much. I don't like that. And I don't like situations where I need to use both of my abilities at once. So people who use Focus Poison strategy are very oftentimes, oh, my back, my tramp stamp, he stabbed. People who use Focus Poison are pretty often walking around without abilities. Now, for me, with Disguise and Bodyguard, I've got Disguise, and I crafted it to be Rapid Reload, and Bodyguard, I think I have crafted to be just a wider range. Usually I like to craft abilities for Rapid Reload, but in the case of Bodyguard, I wanted a little wider berth. I wanted kind of a wider margin for error. I wanted to be able to use it when my pursuer was still creeping up to me, because if you use Bodyguard when he's already on top of you, it's too late. The Bodyguard won't do anything for like 2 seconds anyway. But either way, I mean, it's got, I think it's a 60-second cooldown, which, you know, is average. It's not great, but it's average. I don't know if there are any abilities that have less than 60. I think the ridiculous one that nobody uses with the Chase Breakers might be 50, but whatever. Bodyguard has a cheat. Bodyguard has a low cooldown time, so my point is, I get to use my abilities a lot, and that's, you know, kind of what I'm going for. My main goals, if you've seen some of the other videos I've done, my main goals are to definitely get greater variety and get streak bonus. The beautiful thing about streak bonus, other than being worth more points than greater variety, is that you can get it more than once in a game, and that's, I mean, 550 points for getting it once. If you can get it twice, I mean, you're talking 1,000 points. I mean, that's the difference between winning and losing. So, it's, I'm getting a little ballsy here. That guy, I don't know what rank that guy is, but he must be terrible to let me stun him like that. But anyway, what I was saying about streak bonuses. Streak bonuses, oh, my phone's ringing. Streak bonus is the big thing I want. That's why I use Kill Buffer as one of my perks in every single one of my profiles. Because I use Kill Buffer and because I'm trying to stay alive, like I use abilities that keep me alive, I'm able to get usually at least 1 streak bonus, if not 2, every single game. Although you'll notice I am at the double score bonus stage right now. I've lost, that was my 6th contract in a row. So now I've got the opportunity to land a Focus Poison. This is another situation I say go for the Focus Poison. As dumb as I think Focus Poison is, you're cheating yourself out of points if you don't go for it when you've got double score. So I'm definitely okay with what I'm trying to do here. Though if I remember correctly, I'm not sure if I ever actually landed. I remember this being a fairly frustrating match for me. You'll notice I'm already losing by like 3,000 points. I'm not sure I ever even got a chance to land it. And actually now my deficit is almost up to 400. So even if I can land it, it's not going to do much. Now I'm just kind of landing it for pride. Blah, 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 blah. Today, Junior. Trying to land it for pride purposes. Thank you. Alright, and this looks like a good guy to do it. He's just fast walking away from me. Only has 1 pursuer. Not even paying attention to me. Let's see if I can screw it up, and of course I can. Oh, and then I got poached. You suck, Dino. Ugh. Alright, so you see DreamCaster is up around 80,000. That's one of the things I said at the end of our first match. That the thing is when he scores, like when things are going his way, he scores a lot. When things aren't going his way, I didn't have a smoke to focus here. When things aren't going his way, he doesn't score a lot. And I know that sounds kind of like really like rudimentary. God, I can't talk. Rudimentary argument. But I mean, the point is, with most Focus Poisoners, you either score a ton or you don't score at all. There's really no middle ground with him. Like, I feel like DreamCaster can go anywhere from 4 to 10,000 points, where me, I'm usually somewhere between 7 and 8. My abilities allow for a little more consistency. His allow for a little more crazy output. So here's the end. I'm just going to kick a Jester in the balls and then dance for him. It's like kind of a sadomasochistic thing there. And you see I lost by nearly 4,000 points. 7 kills, 10 deaths. I don't really care about kill-death ratio, but I feel like I'm usually within 1 either way of plus or negative, so -3 is kind of not so good. I didn't even make it into the Hall of Fame. That's bullshit! Bullshit! I guess I will just have to try a little harder in match number 4, but right now, DreamCaster is fighting to claw his way back into the series. It is currently 2-1 in favor of this guy. And we're going to see, hopefully in a couple of days, it's supposed to snow here, so I'll have a lot of time to be just inside working on videos. So we will see on, I believe, Rome is the next match. So thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Funny time for my voicemail to pop.